Hey guys, so welcome to Rusted Horseplay. So I entered a giveaway, ended up winning an angler. I've already won a Mars, now I won an angler. But I'm still trying different weapon setups on the angler. The ability, the word that stood out was phase shift. It uses phase shift on there. And these are the modules I have on there. I have no automatic healing modules. I do have the repair unit as an active module. Still playing around with different weapon sets. This is the pilot I'm using. It has no automatic healing abilities, but I've been trying different setups on the angler, trying to figure out a way to use it. Seems kind of weak to me the way I used to playing. This is the drone I have. I do have on phase shift repair. These are the only chips that I have. They're 5% each and 22% from the actual glider drone. So if you use phase shift, it'll repair you immediately after phase shift. But this is what I found interesting. I was wondering if that special ability of the angler, even though it is an ability, but it's still considered, is it still considered a phase shift as far as the drone being able to pick it up, as far as it working hand in hand. So this is what I found. I'm going to go into this battle and I'm going to purposely try to draw some damage, but not too much to where I'm slaughtered. But I want to draw some damage and then test the ability, see if the drone picks it up as a regular phase shift, as an active module phase shift, and tries to repair it. That's actually one of my clanmates over there. We just happened to randomly end up in a battle. I'm trying to draw the Prisma, see if he'll hit me with it. He's pretty busy with that harpy. Now I purposely walked into his fire. I got hit by a special ability. And I'm taking some damage. I hit the special ability. Goes into phase shift. Boom. Get repaired. It's a very strong repair. Although every time I phase shift, it repairs that damage. Of course, you still have the gray damage. You can't repair it completely, but it is pretty similar to the Revenant's ability, to where every time he uses his ability, he fills up some of his HP back the same way he did with the Vasilla pilot. Now, I'm not saying that the angler is the same as the Revenant. The angler obviously is not that big of a tank as far as a Revenant, but it's pretty interesting if you're a player that doesn't want to use that many cells. Maybe you're a free to play player like myself and you're not loaded with cash in the game and you don't want to be using all these cells. Every time you use its ability, it's free HP back, it's free repair. I mean, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat that he picks it up that way. Is Pixani going to catch up on this and fix it and remove that ability? Remove it to where it works hand in hand with the drone? I don't know. But it just stood out to me in the description where it was in large caps, phase shift. I said, you know, I'm not loaded with all the drones. I don't have all the drones, but the glider's been one that I've had for a long time. And I was just curious as if it would repair there. It repaired it again. So, of course, I'm still learning how to use this angler, and I obviously get clobbered pretty good. It's not as tanky as an Invader. It doesn't have a strong Aegis like the Mars does, but I get slaughtered. And I loaded a few battles just to show how it does keep repairing over and over its damage. But I know there's probably other drones that might cause damage or defense points easier. I just thought it was interesting how the glider, which in my opinion is pretty much kind of an outdated drone, can actually make that much of a difference as far as the repair. Now I loaded a carrier map. Same thing, I'll try to draw some damage and see if I can repair it. That's a weapon setup that I kind of like right now. I like using the Cryptic Redeemer. That's the only Redeemer that I have, and right now I have 2 Magnums at MK3. I'm actually considering buying a third Magnum and start leveling it up. Along with the autopilot, it makes the way they fire is a whole lot more intense. It actually helps a lot. You know, weapons that you thought were pretty much outdated, they have an impressive fire rate. I've outgunned Khepris, you know, some of the newer bots. I've even taken down Aegis shields off of a Typhon. You know, a little bit of connection error, but just keep your eye on the HP here. Boom, regenerates right after its ability, and as you can see, I haven't pressed the active module, so I'm not using the repair module. I'm gonna get to fight this Skyros here, and then I'm gonna jump into an ability again. I'm trying to hurt him, but it's kind of hard to get used to that. I think it's because I have the mindset of the shell or a hellburner, to where you have all the time in the world, then at the last minute run up to him and damage him, but the angler doesn't work that way. You do damage while you're in the ability. So HP's down, boom, pops back up. These are short battles because, like I said, I'm still figuring out how to use it, and it's more of a hit and run type of bot, but I'm really having trouble with the whole, you know, if it worked like a Phantom to where you could run in with your ability, damage them, then teleport back, that'd be great. But just the way it is, you run in with your ability, and if you don't finish that enemy right there and then, or that bunch of enemies, you're kind of stuck. That's one of the things that I hate about the Seraph, how you can shoot through the walls, like how you just shot the lightning right there at me through the wall. That's a shell right above me. And that's it. A moon map. I believe this is going to be the last battle that I loaded on here. I put my drone right under the bot. That way I don't make any mistakes picking the drone. That's the setup that I want to take. I usually set all my drones like that in battle. Just pick out the one right under the bot. Just click, click, you know, and ready to go. Hit a few times here. I already lost some HP. I can fight this guy. Didn't want to use the ability right away. Go into the ability, recharge HP, and boom. Just like that. And to this point, I've been repairing. I haven't used any cells. It's like a blitz. Try not to get noticed by the enemy here. Look at that fire rate, that's impressive. Try to get back on the beacon, at least get credit for that beacon. The only problem with these weapons are the range. 350 meters. It's kind of short. I do have that light weapon. I really don't like the way it fires. It has longer range, but I only put it on there because I needed another plasma or radiation weapon to complete the set. We're 1-1 with the Scorpion. There's just too many enemies around. Can't hold them back. Can't get to my ability fast enough, and I die. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, how it's, I haven't seen anybody report on it yet, but the glider drone works with the angler's phase shift ability as far as loading phase shift ability chips and the main ability that the glider has. I know you can probably load better chips on there instead of just the 5% blue ones that I have, the T2s. I just don't have any other chips, T3s or T4s. If you really wanted to make that effect work, you could add phase shift as an active ability, and if you're caught in trouble, you can always hit phase shift while your ability loads, and it'd be double as many, but you'd be using cells. But for the purpose of just showing off that, you know, that they do work together, I just didn't use the active ability at all, just to show how they work one-on-one. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you in the battlefield.